It's week 10 of the 2024 season, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Bills. All that and more coming up next on E.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll work forward for a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Ed Oliver, they're on the tackle. 3rd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. Last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
If there was one thing that was clear right off the jump from our meeting last week, Mike, it was the fact that he shouldered almost all of the blame for last week's loss on himself. Remember what he called his 2 interceptions. He said those are inexcusable. And when you go back and really study the tape, not everything was his fault. Protection at times, spotty. The separation downfield of some of his playmakers, very inconsistent. And truthfully, I didn't love all of the play calls. They're going to have to be better as an entire offense for him to play better at the quarterback position.
And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. 2nd down and 8. On play action, Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Allen. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Colts have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
The Bills' offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And they'd love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And in motion, it's Diggs. On second down, here is Allen. And that one incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Richardson to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Indianapolis. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On 2nd down, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's Taylor. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Richardson going to look to throw. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Off he goes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yards.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return is Dallas Flowers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he will go all the way. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A give up the middle to Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. 1st and 10. The Bills offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Diggs. Whoa! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Allen gonna throw again. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. One more time going up top with Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Flowers now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Downs goes in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. A design run here for Allen. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Bills.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Counting down to the final minute of this football game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Richardson. That one down the field for Granson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
The kick is good.